giving complexion. Complexion. Yeah. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I was just about to do my makeup and I was like, why don't I just do my makeup on camera? So let's put this face on together. So I'm not planning on doing anything too extreme. I'm just heading out for a nice evening. Start out with the skincare. I already have my Mela B3 serum on. Love that stuff. But now I'm going to go in with something that I haven't showed you guys before. And this is the Wattier Sublime Essence. I don't know how to pronounce this. High Hydration Probiotic Serum. And so you're supposed to like apply this in the morning and the nighttime as a part of your morning skincare routine and your nighttime skincare routine. But I just really love how this stuff feels on my face, and it gives you this nice, really deep, rich hydration. And I use it in conjunction with the Hydra Force Hydra Protective Comforting Cream. And this stuff is so thick. You can see that I've been using it quite a bit here. You can literally feel it going in the lower layers of your skin. I don't know how else to explain it, but it is one of the most hydrating facial creams that I've used in a really long time, and it smells divine. Like, oh, I usually, as you guys know, I'm so sensitive to smells, but I love the way this stuff smells. Anyways, this Wattier combination is good for hydrating your skin. Like, you can tell she has hydrated. And I usually just let this dry. The other day I showed you guys my PCOS hair growth. It's something that's been bothering me for a really long time, and I never talk about it, but I said everybody can see it, so I might as well just talk about it. So for me, primer. We're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This stuff is amazing. Your makeup won't go anywhere, and I mean anywhere, when you're using this stuff. Spray. I spray down my brush with some setting spray, and I'm using the NYX Full Coverage Concealer in orange. And you're like, orange? Yes, orange. So I'm just getting some of the concealer on the brush like that. I'm just tapping it out on my side of my hand because I don't want it to be too heavy. And then I'm going to go into my hyperpigmentation, or I'm going to go into my beard. So wherever the hair grows when you have PCOS, it just kind of, like, you get hair scar marks, ingrown hair marks. I'm actually going for laser hair removal currently, so I have to shave. All right, so once that orange concealer is on, see, it's all blended out. You can still see it a little bit, but we're gonna trust the process. Now I'm gonna just do the underpainting process. So like, let's just get right into it. I'm gonna go in with Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. I'm sorry if my nails are dirty. I've been working a lot in my garden, and I've been trying to wear my garden gloves, but sometimes I forget, and I just like dip into the garden, and then I'm like, shoot, I have to go show products with these dirty nails. And the dirt that I'm using, I swear it stains, because no matter how much I use a nail brush, it just doesn't come out all the way. All right, so this is me. This is all the concealer that I'm hoping to wear tonight. I always like to conceal this little part of my face. I'm gonna conceal my under eyes. And so for the underpainting technique, you want to like put on all your facial stuff, you want to do your concealer. Some people do their bronzer and their contour. I won't be contouring tonight because I just don't want the harshness of the contour. So I'm just going to probably do bronzing over top of everything. So let me just blend. I also got this brush at TJ Maxx. It's supposed to be a powder brush, but I use it as a concealer brush. Works really well for tapping product into the skin and blending. So I'm just blending that up. See? You can't tell me that this was not meant to be concealer brush. So that's my concealer, and I'm just gonna set that. This is my Born This Way foundation in the shade Spice Rum. This is sort of my summer shade because my skin's getting a little bit darker for the summertime. Wet Beauty blender. And just tap that in. I only put about 2 pumps on. See this shade? See how nice it is? It's like my perfect summer shade. Like makeup, wear. And once that is on and everything is flawless, my Huda Beauty setting powder in a cinnamon bun. And everywhere that I put my concealer, I'm going to go over it with my setting powder. Here, you can take this and just go in directly on your face, but I like to go onto the back of my hands and just kind of dust that off a little bit so that you're not like using quite a lot of powder on your face. Sometimes when you use too much powder, it makes your face look cakey. Don't forget to set the area where you put your color correcting concealer. And for that area, I would actually even go in just a little bit more aggressive with the setting powder. But you want to be very careful because you don't want to give yourself cake face. You know what I mean when I say cake face, right? Like when you can clearly see that you're wearing way too much makeup. We're wearing a lot of makeup, but we don't want it to look like that. Setting spray. For my brows, I don't do too much. I use this Benefit. Not sure if what it is supposed to be, but I use it as a as a brow product. And plus I'm like overdue for an appointment to get these babies sorted out, so we're just gonna ignore the fact that my brows are so bushy. Okay. For tonight, I think I'm gonna go without eyeshadow. Sometimes I do that because I just find that it's just so much. The Beauty blush in Chili. I just take a little bit out and I put it on the back of my hand like so. Some people just put this directly on their cheek, but it's best if you do it like this because you get just a little bit better control of where you're putting the product and how the product looks on your skin. Trust me, you don't want to like wreck all the makeup you just did because you decide to put the blush on your cheek. You can do that if you want. It's your world, it's your prerogative, it's your makeup. I like a lot of blush, especially this one because it's kind of hard. It doesn't really show up that well on my skin, so we gotta use quite a bit. That's my Say Beauty. Now my bronzer, and we're using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour bronzer soft matte waterproof finish. I'm going to take this brush. The only thing I use, want to make sure you tap off the excess, so you just tap it in here. Looks like that. Tap off the excess. And then I like to start in what I call a non-committal spot, like a spot where I can just quickly brush it off if I get too crazy. Typically, you're supposed to do your bronzer before you do your blush, especially if you're using a cream blush, but I made a rookie mistake. That's okay. I'm using a little bit of my foundation to kind of thin that out a little. Mascara. I love the Revolution lip products. They look like this. Oh, they're so good. Look at this. Instant shine. Just elevates your look right away. Then I'm going to use a little bit of highlighter, just the smallest amount. And this is a Laura Mercier highlighter from, gosh, I don't know, so long ago. Using my fingers to just do that. And then again, the brush I use for the blush to tap that in. And that's my no makeup, lots of makeup look for just, oh, you know, we're just sun-kissed, we're just going out, no big deal. That's my final look. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate your support. Bye.